inadvertent joke during the broadcast after the second inning that you had to be pulling your hair out.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
But,
Well said.
but you had to be banging your head against the wall at that point, like, here we go again.
Exactly the reason why I hate off days. Not that there's any excuse. Our guys put so much work into every day. You watch them, they take so much pride in their routine before the game, and ground balls, and sometimes those first 3 innings were not good. It wasn't good baseball. We cost John a couple runs there. He kept competing and pitched his butt off, honestly. If it wasn't for that long inning, he probably, the homer was actually a decent pitch to Jeffers, but John gave us everything he had. We didn't play very well behind him in the beginning, but I thought the second time around against Sonny Gray was pretty impressive. The first time around, we kind of had a game plan going in and didn't hit too many balls hard the first time around. But the second time around, it was, I counted 10 straight really quality at bats against a really good pitcher, and obviously that's how we won the game tonight with the 6-run inning. But I can't say enough about just the fight, and we didn't quit and finished off the game better than we started.
It looked like he did it in Baltimore. He's going to do it in Baltimore. He does it here. How impactful is it for Corey to be the guy that comes up big in clutch moments?
Yeah, I think, we kind of make a joke about it with the staff the other day and some of the hitting guys. I think this guy's most comfortable when things are tough. I just got a feeling with Corey and big moments and game on the line. Everybody else around him is, to your point, pulling their hair out, and he's just like, I'm just going to keep it the same. He's hit the ball really hard today. He hit that ball 112, I think. His first bat got out, so he's been unlucky. If he hits him there, they can't catch him. So, every time that guy's in the batter's box, I feel like he's going to do something good for us. Especially with guys on base and big moments late in the game. I've seen it too many times, personally. So I've never been really worried about him. He had a stretch there where he wasn't as good, but for the most part, he's as consistent as anybody I've ever seen.
I think you said before the game you wanted a sense of urgency, I guess, coming out of the Baltimore series. Did you feel like you had that today?
It didn't look like it for 3 innings. Maybe there was too much sense of urgency. I don't know. The first, obviously, 3 didn't go well, but like I said, I thought one thing I did challenge them on was like, we got to come together in these times. It wasn't an easy series. A big time gut punch in Baltimore, where we felt like we're playing in every game, and we just lose 3 in a row there. It was just all by 1 run, and having to lead tonight 2 games in a row and losing. But I think after the first 3 innings, everybody kind of collectively like, okay, we got to do this together. And you could see that one after another, and kind of just the momentum shifted back in our favor. Big win for us today. Brett obviously coming up big there. In the 9th inning, I thought it's the first time he's been in that situation to close a game out. Exactly.
Why wasn't Brett the choice tonight?
I think just the way the whole, we kind of had a map out in certain spots in the lineup. It actually played out pretty good because we thought Buxton was a decent matchup from, even though it's left against right. Brett's been really good against right. He's just as much as lefties this year. So the way it all kind of played out, we wanted Santana in that pocket where he pitched. It actually worked out good because we wanted him to face Correa. We felt Brett was actually a better matchup for Buxton. And that kind of worked out because he made the last out and allowed Brett to go in there. But I don't think we went into the game saying Brett Martin's going to close today. I think he just showed up that way, the way the lineup played out.
Not about your team, but the catch that Buxton made left center field.
I gotta watch it again. I was baffled. I thought there was no way that he caught that. Like, no way. I thought maybe it was a homer. Wasn't quite sure, and he's just laying on the ground. Puts his hand up in the air with the ball. How? Was my question. Seeing it in person, I was like, I don't know how he even came close to catching that. First of all, especially if he doesn't catch that, it hits the wall. It ricochets to the middle of the field, and Simeon's got to stand up homer. Both guys went down. So, listen, this guy, we've seen it before. I've watched highlights of Byron Buxton. He's probably one of the best in the game making catches like that. So, geez, hats off.
When we were talking about 1-run games before the game, and you brought up the luck factor, you talked about doing things consistently. you can change the one-run game record, and at any point in time, you can start changing it at any point in time. Do you feel like what you saw tonight, particularly those at-bats in the fifth inning, were more in line with what you would call a successful kind of ability to play close games?
Yeah, cause I think once they got within one, we had to finish them off with 3 straight scores to win, so, and we came close a couple times to have it on there, but, you have a 1-run lead, can you hold it, first of all? Some days you're gonna fight back, I've heard, obviously, we talk about being in the lead a lot. It's tough to hit back in bullpen guys, and expect to score 1, 2, even 3 runs against them, so, when you're tied and you have a chance, tonight was big, cause obviously the Seager homer, gave some cushion there. I thought John Gray pitched spot off, it's a good pitch to Jeffers, he just kinda went out and got it, but, overall, yes, it's a good stepping stone. Hopefully we win by 8 tomorrow, but I don't care what we win by, but, if we do it again tomorrow, obviously there'll be a little bit of momentum in our favor.
Reports came out during the game that Mitch would undergo surgery on Monday. Can you confirm that, or do you wanna comment on that?
I don't know if I can confirm it, cause you just never know if it's fully, but yes, I mean, it's definitely something, I'm aware of, and, I've talked to Mitch about it, giving him our blessing, just to kinda do what's best for Mitch. And we've been talking about this for a long time, for the last month. It's unfortunate, and we're gonna miss him, but, for his sake, like, for him, and I know he may not tell you guys how much it's been bothering him. I guarantee it's bothering him far more than he's letting on, even to me, and he's pretty honest with me, but, and I just love that he's given us everything he's got so